Hey everyone, it's Saturday morning for me. I am just chilling at home. Corey went to a card show this morning, and so I was just hanging out. This package wasn't supposed to come until Monday, but I got notice that it was delivering today. And so I figured it came and we could just hang out and chat about some wax since I'm just hanging out at home. um, Yes, so it's kind of, it's 10, but like I feel like I just woke up. I've barely just had my coffee and then the mail got delivered and I went to go get my package. So I was excited. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say. I know some people have been getting their packages and they've been a little melty, with the extreme heat we've been having. It seems like it's been so hot this summer. I don't know why, but it seems like it's been so much hotter than normal. But my mail got delivered, like a half hour ago. It says it's only 72 here so far. So I think I was okay. It was supposed to come Monday, like I said. And I was getting a little nervous because I would have been at work on Monday and I was like, I could probably come home over lunch and like get it from my mailbox because we have like a cluster mailbox. So things generally don't get delivered to the door if they come in regular mail. And the cluster mailboxes are all black and they like sit in the sun all day. So if my wax gets delivered there, I try to like run home and grab it if I can, just so it doesn't sit there for super long. So I opened the box. Let's talk about my Rose Girls order, I guess. Now that I've chatted with you for this long, we're talking about Rose Girls. I opened the box because I wanted to like label scents that might not be labeled because not all of them are. I don't know what the process is of that, like why some aren't, and whatever. So I opened the box to like pull them out, label them. I separated them a little bit. But the only thing I smelled was my sample. So I haven't really like opened anything up and smelled it yet. So I'm going to do that with you guys here while we chat about wax. I definitely went a little bit overboard for this order. I think, first of all, Rose Girls is like one of my favorite vendors. It's like I have like probably 3 top favorite non-Scentsy vendors, and Rose Girls is one of them. I think I go so crazy on her site because things go so fast, and it's not like L3 where you can just like, oh, I'll request it next time and she'll probably pour it. It's almost of like I hate the word FOMO, but it's like, oh, if I don't try it now, who knows when it's gonna come back type of thing. So I don't know, but I made a list. I, for the most part, stuck to my list. I didn't buy anything that wasn't on my list. I just like did some higher quantities to get to free shipping, basically. I don't know, I don't need to rationalize, you guys already know. But after I had placed the orders, I think I was like, oh geez, like at the time I didn't realize how much I was placing, I guess. And then when I hit submit for the second time, I was like, oh, that's what we're doing. So let's get into it. We have a lot to chat about. So if you wanna, like, at the top, you can do like speed it up faster. I do that to like everybody's videos just because it makes it more concise. I won't be offended if you do that. So, but this is gonna be a really chill video. Like if you wanna get a coffee, I'm probably gonna put this up maybe tomorrow morning. So like grab a coffee, go sit by your wax stash, smell things together, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's the card. Jenny Oaks, Rose Girls, you guys all know. I think by the time I'll post this, I think there's supposed to be like a chunk pre-order going on. Not trying to tempt you guys, I'm just trying to inform you. So the sample I got was Flower Child. And like I said, this is the one thing in here that I opened up and actually smelled so far, because I was like, oh no, this is gonna be so floral. And I opened it up, so it is floral. I have learned with Rose Girls, I get a better impression if I don't smell right in the bag. If I like actually take the chunks out and smell them, it's kind of more authentic. It's not so overwhelming with what the bag smells like. And this is like a very, very, is it flower child? Very powdery floral. Like, it's, for some reason, almost reminds me of like my grandma's bathroom, or like something that's like a mix between flowers and almost like baby powder. Like, it's giving me a baby powder note, but also like a green floral note. It's definitely almost maybe like the doctor's office. Like, it's giving me a weird reminiscent vibe, but definitely like flower child, appropriate name. Like, it's very floral, very powdery, almost baby powder-esque. I'll be doing that in the bathroom. I need to write the dates on all these, so but I'll probably do that one. It seems fairly strong already, so I'll probably do that one, like put it right in my summer melting basket. I don't know if that video will have gone live yet, but I pulled a bunch of wax to try to melt through this summer. I'll probably put that in there just because samples is one thing I'm like really trying to go through. So I separated these scents into like bedroom-esque, fruity, summery, and bakery. So I'm gonna go through them like kind of in those categories. So the smallest section is like the bedroom section. So I think I wanna go through that first. I'm trying to see which ones I've already like, okay, this was a repurchase. I'm trying to go through the ones I already know. Did I need more of this? No. Do I love this scent? So did I want more of it? Yes. But I think now I have one chunk bag, one mini melter bag, and now this mini melter bag. This is peppermint coconut mallow. This is so good to me in the bedroom. Like, it's peppermint, and when you smell it, I've said this many times, you guys are probably tired of hearing it. When you smell it, like right here in the bag, this little cube, you're like, this is peppermint. Like, it's straight up peppermint. But when you warm it, I feel like even this one I can tell. Like, you can tell when you warm it, the peppermint's almost like just in the background, and the coconut and the marshmallow comes out, and it's so lovely. And peppermint, I'm a total now proponent of peppermint in the bedroom. It's like so calming. Like, I sleep like a baby when I have peppermint scents going overnight. I don't know if it's a mental thing, but someone was like, oh, it's like a like headache soother type of like, I don't know, scent thing. Like, you know, Vicks has a smell, like whatever. They're like, use peppermint in the bedroom. It like calms you, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, originally mint was so like winter, like December to me. Like, I don't know, just because, you know, like hot cocoa and like mint and like stuff like that, candy canes, whatever. But now that I've been using it in the bedroom, everything. I'm like, mint everything in the bedroom. Like, if you haven't tried mint in the bedroom, go for it. So I really like that one. Actually, now that I've just smelled that, I actually ended up getting her just peppermint because I figured I could blend this with other things. And did I not just say I love freaking peppermint in the bedroom? So I'm really curious to see what this smells like on its own. Yeah, this is definitely more like candy cane peppermint to me. Smelling these side by side, you can definitely tell this one has the coconut and marshmallow in it. But I feel like you could even blend this with like Gilligan's Brew, which is her coconut, and probably, oh, still so good, but it definitely reminds me of like a candy cane. It's more really opening your sinuses versus this one's like, oh, that's peppermint, but there's something else in there, you can tell. I'm actually really happy I picked up that one because I can easily do it on its own or blend with it. Okay, so next, you guys, when I saw this one on there, I was like, thank goodness I can be redeemed. I don't know if you guys remember, but one of the good ones, it was a sample that she had put in some orders. We went through it and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be good, but like nothing mind-blowing. We definitely won't need any more after we get this sample. And literally Corey and I both absolutely loved it. And I think we did it like right after one of her pre-orders or RTS where she had offered one of the good ones. And at the time I was like, you know, we're fine with the sample. Like, we really don't care about this scent. It's good, but it's not great. We freaking loved it. And then Corey was just like, wow, this is so great. Like, how much more do you have? And I was like, this is my last cube. Like, I didn't think we would like it that much. And then, you know, same with Rose Girls, like I was saying, you just never know if things are going to come back. So when I saw this was offered again, I was like, okay, I have to grab a bag. And actually, I don't know that how the pre-order will affect this, but as of this morning when I'm filming this was still on the Rose Girl site. So just FYI. The notes are steel, coriander, moss, bergamot, sandalwood, and kale. And it's very, from what I remember from my sample, it's very manly, but it's also, I think it must be from either like the kale or some of these notes. It's almost like fresh in a way. I don't know. And it was freaking strong. Like, I had this in a 25 watt Scentsy glass warmer. It's one of my best performing warmers, honestly, so I shouldn't say it like that. But you guys all know glass and Scentsy performers don't typically do as well as like higher wattage element warmers. That's kind of just the rule across the board. However, my Twinkle Scentsy warmer, I even had like I don't put like regular wax in there. I always put the cups if I'm doing just any wax, actually. I put the cup in there just so I don't have to clean it out. But also I feel like I can get away with doing that because the warmer is like one of my best performers. It just gets so hot and throws amazing. So FYI, I don't know what, but anyway, I put this in that warmer, threw amazing, like through 4 days. It was wonderful. It's so good. So like I said, some of that is still on the site. I don't know how it will work with the pre-order, like if the RTS items get like taken down or what they do with that, but if you see some, grab it. Next we got me and Corey, even though it's for me, Alice in Slumberland, which is sweet lavender, honeydew, and cotton candy frosting. Honestly, I have Alice in Wonderland and sweet lavender, which combined obviously is Alice in Slumberland. So like I could have mixed this by myself. I just find though, like I like to do one mini melter cube in a warmer, and so then when I feel like I want to do a mix of things, I feel like I need to cut mini melter cubes in half, which is a real pain because her wax is hard. So I was like, if this is offered, I'll just try it. Like I'll just get the blend. And this is actually super good. I didn't really know what to expect. Even though I have this 2 cents, I've never like smelled them together. I just had in the back of my mind, like I can blend them and make Alice in Slumberland. I thought this was wax on my shirt for a second. The predominant note is like the honeydew and a little bit of the sweetness from the cotton candy, which is the Alice in Wonderland. But I feel like the lavender is faint. I'm gonna let these cure, like I said, so it may come through more. Do I have some? Haha. This is Alice in Wonderland. I'm gonna smell the two next to each other. I thought I had some of this nearby. Oh yeah, this one's definitely way more honeydew. This one definitely has the lavender. Honestly, just smelling this one alone, you almost can't tell. But smelling the Alice in Wonderland just straight up by itself, you can tell that's like way more honeydew. That definitely has lavender in it. Ooh, I'm really excited to try that in the bedroom. I'm glad I'm so prepared, I guess. I just had that laying there. That's in my summer melting basket. We haven't hardly gotten through any scents. I do apologize. It's going to be so long. Next, I got just her plain Palo Santo because I love Vendor Wax Palo Santo compared to like Scentsy's Palo Santo. I don't know. They just do it different, clearly. But I have Jenny's Morning Sex in a mini melter, and I love her Holy blend, which is Palo Santo and Morning Sex. such a good blend together. So like I said, I already have the Morning Sex mini melter, so I figured I could get the Palo Santo as well. Oh, this just smells, I've never had this on its own before. This literally smells like a sexy man cologne. Like, oh, it's good. Oh, okay. I really like that. I probably will do some blending. If I have one like this that I'm probably gonna like be doing a lot of blending with, I'll just go ahead and like cut the whole bag into half, because if I know I'm like gonna actively be blending it a lot, so that I don't have to worry about like wanting to blend it, but then the cubes are too big and then like whatever. The last one in my bedroom-esque type of section I separated these in is Vibing, which I think was a new scent that was part of this release. The notes are bamboo, sea salt, ocean, hemp, grass, and green vetiver. I have no idea what to expect from this scent. It just sounded so different that I was like, okay, I have to try it. But I really don't know what to expect. I feel like I get the grass and also the ocean and the sea salt. I don't know that I get like hemp per se. I think I'm getting the grass, ocean, and the sea salt. I don't know about the bamboo. It's kind of, it's kind of almost like a spa type scent, but also like a hint of like, kind of reminds me of her Rain, where it's like almost a little bit floral, but like that dewy like wetness kind of. It literally kind of smells like a spring rain or something. But also like they just mowed the grass, like, or something kind of like that, but not like only that grass note. Like there's definitely a like watery rain-esque type of scent going on. I was really nervous because I thought when it said Vibing and then I seen it said hemp, I was like, this is gonna smell like you're like just blazing it, but it doesn't. I was a little nervous. Okay, I think let's go next with bakery, because most of these I think I've had before, and some of the like fruitier ones I've never had, so they'll be good to end on. So let's get straight into the bakery. I got carbs. I've actually never had her just plain carbs, so I figured I'd give it a shot. This is cookies, breads, and cookies, bread, and donuts. See how this one has this label, but like some of them don't. I don't know why. So I'm excited about this one. I love Jenny's Bakery and all things bakery. This is so freaking good. It literally, oh, it smells like donuts, bread, and cookies, like in the best way. It literally smells like you're in a bakery. Like when you walk into Dunkin' Donuts and you can smell, or like a Krispy Kreme, you can smell them making the donuts. It's so good. It's so good. It literally smells like a donut shop. Ugh, I love it. I love it, I love it. Just bakery, what's new? Okay, the next one I got, some of these were kind of fall-esque, which is fine. This is pumpkin pecan waffle carbs. So pumpkin pecan waffles mixed with the cookies, bread, and donuts. That seems like almost the same scent, and I think I have other pumpkin pecan waffles. This one, I feel like you're really getting the pecan from the pumpkin pecan waffles. I thought this was gonna smell more fall, but honestly it doesn't. Like, I don't feel like the pumpkin's coming out, I feel like the pecan's coming out, which is kind of funny. Yeah, okay, interesting. I feel like I could actually melt that. Not that like I couldn't melt it if it was fall, but I was afraid it was gonna be like spicy kind of in a way. It's almost like sweet in a way. So, okay, I'm excited about that. Next we have marshmallow pumpkin coffee, which I'm assuming is a blend of marshmallow, pumpkin, and coffee. I didn't write the notes down on this one because I was just like, it should be pretty straightforward, but we'll see. Sometimes pumpkin scents make me a little nervous, so, but it said coffee and it said marshmallow, so I went for it. This is interesting. It's a little bit of spiciness from the pumpkin. I feel like it is probably her absolute coffee blend. There's a little bit of sweetness from the marshmallow, but I'm getting a spice. Like, it's almost like a pumpkin spice latte type of smell. This one's definitely going to be fall for me, but it's definitely got that absolute coffee in it. I'm pretty positive. Like, I don't think it's her espresso, because I much prefer her espresso. So I'm going to put this probably in the coffee bin, maybe. It's kind of like got that spiciness though. I'm probably going to put it in the coffee bin and do it like during fall in the mornings. Okay, so continuing on with bakery, this next one I've had before, so it was just a repurchase for me. It's her pie crust, and this is just pie crust. I feel like this one smells so weird in the bag, but smells so much better when you actually get it warming. So do not be scared of this one when you smell in the bag. In the bag, it gives me like a plasticky, like a weird kind of bakery smell, but trust me, when it's melting, it literally smells like a flaky pie crust. It's so good. So I have a mini melter bag of that already. I wanted to back up. And then this one, I don't know why I went so crazy on this. I think I was panicking in the moment. But the next one's waffle cone. And I got 3 bags worth of waffle cone. And I have a mini melter bag of waffle cone, but I freaking love waffle cone. Like, it's probably my favorite scent of hers to like mix with fruity things, just because it gives them just like that little extra hint of bakery. Once again, this one seems a little bit plasticky, but once I get it, I think curing and in my bakery drawer instead of away from like all these other scents, I think it'll be better. Also, these are all very freshly poured, so gonna let them cure. But there's my waffle cone. I'll probably end up combining some bags because that's just a lot of bags. Another 3 set is Cookie Land. I freaking love Cookie Land in blends, but I've never had it on its own. It's toffee, butterscotch, pretzels, confetti cake, and cookies. This is like one of her hits, her big hits. I've never had it on its own, but it definitely smells, like I can tell because I've had it blended with other things, I can tell. It's good. It literally is just like, I feel like on its own, I get more of the butterscotch, where I feel like I don't really get that in the blends. I get more of the like cake and cookies type of note. So I'm really excited to have 3 bags of this. Once again, did I need 3 bags? No, but I think I panicked. Same with the waffle cone. I think I was just like, oh my god, I have to get it. Because I probably started with 1 bag, and then I was probably like, okay, I'll just add a couple more, like, to do whatever. I don't know. Okay, all the rest is more of like the Summery scents. So let's just get started. The first one I got is Gilligan's Brew. I already have a Gilligan's Brew. This is like her coconut cream type of scent. This mini melter's like half yellow. Does that look like 2 different colors to you? This is a bad example. Huh. They smell the same. This is literally like her just coconut cream. It's light. If this isn't, I would not say like, do Gilligan's Brew on its own in your open concept. Like, it's not gonna do anything. Either do it on its own in a smaller space or mix it with something that's gonna throw better into your open concept. Because it is her coconut cream, but it's just a little bit lighter. Like, it's not a strong coconut. Like, I feel like coconut, when they're creamier, they're not as strong as like coconut husk type of scents, if that makes sense. But I freaking love coconut scents. I already have Gilligan's Brew. I love it blended. I love it on its own, etc. So I got more. Another one I already have, I probably could have got more of this, but it sold out really fast. It's Serendipity. So if you guys know, this is awesome to blend with waffle cone. Thank you, Beth. She came up with this blend and raves from the top of the mountain about it, and so do I now. Serendipity is coconut, cherry, crap, and something else maybe. I think it's like creamy coconut and cherry. Don't quote me on that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And it's even better blended with waffle cone. It literally smells like you're eating like an ice cream cone. Like, it's so good. And it's such a strong blend together. Okay, next, let's do the rest of these. Okay, they're all falling down. The next one's Oh my god, I think I need to have another coffee. Oh my god, Strasberry. It's strawberry, raspberry, and guava. You can use that as that name. Like strawberry and raspberry, just Strasberry. I don't see why you wouldn't want to name that. Oh my god. I think this is supposed to be something like a scent from Bath and Body Works, I think. But I could be wrong. Honestly, it's kind of like, I don't know if I've had her raspberry. Because it's kind of tart. It's really good. It's like strawberry fruity, but like has a tartness about it, which has to be like part of the raspberry coming out. It's definitely different. I feel like it's not as like bright. It's like tart, if that makes any sense. The next one, I was kind of nervous about this, but then Danny was talking about it, and she was like, I was also nervous about it, but I decided to give it a try, blah, blah, blah. And ended up like giving her a stamp of approval on it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. And it's Slurp, which I feel like everyone raves about. But it's Cereal Killer, Rice Krispie Treat, and Sugar Milk. I don't typically love like the cereal type scents, like the things that smell like Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops. Like, to me, I like Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops and those types of cereals, but when they are done in wax, they smell like so heavy citrus. That's the part that turns me off, because I don't like citrus scents. But Danny said this is like a sweeter kind of with the sugar milk in here. So we're going to see. I definitely feel it's definitely Fruity Pebbles. I feel like I get the Rice Krispies in there as well. But I feel like it's definitely like you have the cereal and you dump a ton of sugar on it and then your mom gets mad. Like, I can tell. I'll be curious to actually melt that one, because it does, it's not as like biting citrus, but I can tell there's the Fruity Pebbles in there. So I'm going to try it. Like I said, she was talking about it. I was like, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and try it for myself. So we'll see. People rave about it. This is another one I feel like Danny talks about, so then as soon as I seen it, I was like, okay, I'm trying it. It's Best Friends Forever Club, which is pineapple lemonade and frosted cupcakes. I think, honestly, I didn't even read the notes. I was just like, oh, that's the one, like, I've heard before, so I'm gonna try it. And then when I was writing the notes down, I was like, pineapple lemonade and frosted cupcakes, that kind of sounds like odd blended together. But like I said, I don't even think I read that the first time. This definitely has lemonade. Like, I'm getting a lot of like a lemon type scent. The pineapple's behind the lemonade. Instant like lemonade off the top. Guarantee that if the frosted cupcakes is going to come out, it needs to cure a little bit, because the bakery, like you need to let it cure. I feel like especially when there's those stronger like lemony notes in there, the bakery kind of takes the back seat until it like keeps curing. I think I'll need to re-smell this in like a week and then maybe like in 2 weeks to see like how it's progressing. Honestly, it kind of just smells like straight up lemonade to me right now. So this name is kind of interesting, Best Friends Forever Club. I would kind of almost name this like lemonade stand or something. I'll try it. Like I said, I'm just trying things. I wouldn't say though, just on my first initial impression, like, oh my God, I need another bag. But I'm also, like I said, not the biggest fan of citrus. So, okay. The next one is also going out on a limb for me. Why did I go out on a limb on so many products in this restock? You're not thinking when you're doing RTS, you know? I like pre-orders for that reason. You can really sit down and think. So this one is Coastal Clothes on the Line. I feel like people rave about anything mixed with clothes on the line. And so this Coastal Clothes on the Line is her Coastal Kale and Soft Laundry, which is the clothes on the line. So I'm intrigued. I have this with like the Summery section, but this is probably more of a bedroom-esque type of blend. Oh yeah, this is definitely more bedroom. I feel like I'm definitely getting the clothes on the line. It's almost like a laundry with a hint of the soapiness from the laundry. But it's very tame, which has to be the kale. And it also has that freshness. How I said that other scent with the kale had the freshness. This has that same freshness. So it has to be the kale. But you know how laundry, I'm not an overly laundry fan in wax. Even in like my scents in the laundry, sometimes it's like, oh my God, I'm choking. This is so strong. So sometimes it's just like so strong, choking you out. This, I don't know if it's the kale like settling the laundry down, but it's very just like mellow laundry. I don't doubt that this won't be strong, but I think the kale really, really helps it. I actually really like that blend. And I'm moving this to the bedroom pile because I would probably only do this in my bedroom or bathroom. I would not probably do that on my open concept unless it was like a very specific rainy day that I was also doing laundry. Maybe. The next one is Mermaid Hair, which is honeydew, mandarin, kiwi, apricot, watermelon, tiara flower, lychee blossom, and coconut water. There's like so many scent notes on this one. When I seen this, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try that so bad. I didn't realize people were getting this in samples in their like last orders until just recently, but also I'm really behind on watching people's videos. When I scroll through my subscription box, I add anything I want to watch to my watch later playlist, and then I just like watch videos from there. Otherwise, I lose things and like, yeah, that's just how I do it. So sometimes I'm literally like a week behind watching people's videos or longer. So sometimes I literally just realized people were getting this after I had already placed my order. So I was like, oh, okay. But a lot of people who got it were saying good things. So, oh my gosh, this is freaking awesome. This is so good. It's so complex. It has so many notes in it. I get kiwi. I get watermelon. I'm getting like a somewhat floral. Coconut water, no. I don't know about maybe a hint of honeydew, not mandarin. I don't know about apricot either. Definitely kiwi, watermelon, and a floral. This is so good. It low-key kind of smells like when they wash your hair at the salon, but in like the best freaking way possible. I'm pretty sure this sold out. Otherwise, I would probably consider getting another bag. This is really, really good. Okay, we only have 3 more left. I'm so sorry. This is taking so long. But I got a lot in here. So the next one's Peppermint Meringue Cotton Candy Frosting, which is peppermint, vanilla, meringue, and cotton candy frosting. seems pretty straightforward. This one's almost like a super light green and a white. I think that's so cool. I really like that. These are kind of low-key making me hungry. This is good. This is that peppermint. It's kind of the same like toned down peppermint that's in the peppermint coconut mallow. But I feel like as this cures, that cotton candy frosting is just going to continue to like get sweeter. Honestly, I might put this one in the bedroom pile. It's probably going to actually end up being fairly sweet once that cotton candy starts to come out and the vanilla gets stronger. But the peppermint is probably the most forthcoming note. So I'm going to actually put it in the bedroom pile. I'm trying to make sure this bag is not busted because sometimes that happens. So be careful and check your bags. Okay, the next one is Serendipity Gilligan's Brew Noel, which is Serendipity, which was the coconut creamy cherry scent. Gilligan's Brew, which is her coconut cream, and then Vanilla Bean Noel. So, and this, I almost didn't realize this was two different colors. Like in the light, you almost can't tell, but it's actually like a brown and a yellow. Almost didn't even notice. The most forward scent is definitely the Serendipity. But once again, Gilligan's Brew is a lighter scent, and Vanilla Bean Noel being like that light vanilla scent definitely would need time to cure to come out. So to me, this is basically another Serendipity. So I guess I'm okay that I didn't get another bag of Serendipity. Like, I feel like you could easily still blend this with waffle cone and it would be bomb. Yeah, this is essentially Serendipity right now. Not to say other notes won't come out as it continues on. This is basically Serendipity 2.0. I'm going to put that right next to the Serendipity. Okay, the last one, I promise, is White Peach Sangria, which is pineapple, strawberry, peach, jasmine, coconut, musk. And then I'm gonna go get some food. Oh, this is interesting. This is definitely peach. But peach and coconut literally smells like a sangria. I don't get very forward pineapple, which is interesting because out of these scent notes, I feel like pineapple would be the strongest just because it has kind of that like acidic part of it. This is so interesting. It literally makes me think of having a drink. It's definitely peach based though. A little bit of the coconut coming out. I don't know about the jasmine, but I think jasmine's kind of like a sweeter floral. It literally smells like a sangria. How do they do that? That's crazy. It's good. I don't know that I love it as much as some of the other ones, like the mermaid hair, that I'm like, I could buy another bag right now, but it's good. I can't wait to try it. I really like scents that kind of smell like drinks because I feel like they're not as like acidic like other fruits, like straight up pineapple. Like it's just like so biting, and like lemon and that type of stuff. I think I just like the fruity, drinky scents more. So, oh my God, I'm so sorry this took so long. I need to date all this, put it in the curing drawer, find out where the heck I'm gonna store all this once it's done curing, and I cannot wait to melt some of these scents. So let me know if you got any of these same scents, because I got kind of a lot, so you probably did. But yeah, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.